Welcome back, guys. We are doing Kingdom Rush Frontiers Port Tortuga Iron Challenge. Again, level 10 Alaric with all of the upgrades. Here we go. Starting off here, I tried a YOLO strat again, this time with all 3 of the Buccaneer towers that we were given. Didn't work out too well. So I decided to just build a ton of archer towers and then scale up the Buccaneer towers when I get the chance. I notice I say Buccaneer towers. You can hire Buccaneers from the pirate barracks. Those are not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the 3 Buccaneer towers that shoot the rifle or flintlock things and have the parrots. Those are the Buccaneer towers that I'm referring to. Have as many crossbow forts as you can because we're going to get zerged down by these fins with the nets. So just, yeah, build them up, and then you can see as you get gold, we'll put points into the flintlock for the Buccaneer towers. We're going to need a couple of barracks here to deal with the black surges, but primarily we're going to focus on DPS. So lots of archer towers to shoot these things down. You'll see the guys with the harpoons come out, and you would think they'd be high armor, but they're not. They have no armor. A lot of health, no armor. So the crossbow forts actually deal with them pretty effectively. Have a archer tower in the very back on the right hand side, and then barracks standing on that little roundabout. Very important. You can see the archers just chisel these guys down more effectively, I think, than the mage towers, just because they shoot so much faster and the fins don't have any armor. You're going to need barracks for sure, but you can see all of these annoying gunboats that come by. They really don't want you to have barracks on the field because they shoot so many barrages, and you have to keep microing your hero and stuff back and forth to pretend or protect them from dying. So it's just, ugh. Try not to rely too heavily on your barracks because they will likely get sniped. There's the harpoon that I was talking about on that right hand side. Those guys will come across. So having those archer towers chisel them down, very, very important. But yeah, we're going to go for as many crossbow forts as we can. And you'll see later, we also get the Assassin's Guild with an upgrade that I think I should have gotten earlier. I get it at the very end, but I feel like I should have gotten it earlier on. Maybe if I were to do this again, I would have tried to prioritize it more. But the Assassin's Guild obviously get the dodge maxed out, but having the attack damage, the first upgrade on the left hand side, it's like insta kill chance. It doesn't happen a lot, but you're given so many chances against these black kills or black surges that's totally worth it. First Buccaneer tower that I upgrade for the parrots is going to be the one next to the holdout area. That's the main area. You can see the little parrots drop the cannonballs, which do stun damage, some splash damage. It's pretty cool stuff. Now, Black Surge making his way to our checkpoint. We're going to have our Alaric standing there, tanking him out. And don't worry, we'll see plenty more of them, so make sure you have a good choke point here at the end, because those guys will absolutely cause problems. They do have some mechanic, it looks like, where they cannot go any farther, though. So if they do get to that very end point, they won't be able to go into their shell and just scooch on to the checkpoint. They have to kind of stop there and fight it out. So a lot of times you'll see them get to that very, very end point and just kind of stop there, and then that's where they hold out. They'll keep disabling your towers, but they won't actually go any farther until there's nothing to stop them. So like all of your barracks are dead, or your hero is dead or something. So that is some relief, but usually by the time they get that far, all the other guys will kind of slip past. So this level is a challenge to kill all the other stuff and then have enough tanking power to hold off the black surges long enough. If you can get the black surges by themselves, you'll eventually kill them. So it's kind of like, if I can kill everything else and then have the stalling power to kill the black surges, usually not that big of a deal. And that's kind of what I found here, is that there wasn't as much other difficult stuff as the heroic challenge, so we were able to kind of kill everything else with the archer towers and the Buccaneer towers, and then just be left with the black surges to deal with at the end. So Alaric primarily going to be on that right hand side, the main choke point you're going to have. You can see now I get the Assassin's Tower, which I like. and I'm quickly upgrading the counterattacks. More gunboats, though, want to shoot down, and they do quite a bit of damage to those assassins, so you do have to pay attention. Alaric, I've moved back to the bridge area. We do not want any of these Finns sneaking across. When you see them start to come, I would maybe recommend Alaric move to the bridge if he's not already there. You can rotate him back and forth as needed, but just keep in mind if one little Finn slips by, that is going to be GG. Hire Buccaneers and increment as needed. Fortunately, these archers in the back really do a good job of picking out these Finns that are trying to run away. Having a barracks in the back is good, but I like the archer in the very back because once the Finns get out of the archer range, there's nothing to really stop them. You have to like panic move your barracks or reinforcements, and you just don't have the damage. So you can see that was the idea. Everything else dies. 2 black surges remaining, and we managed to get a point in the insta-kill chance, which, as I was saying, probably could have been done earlier. I just found that out later on. I'm like, hey, why don't we just get insta-kill chance and maybe kill one of these guys off really quickly? But these guys will eventually die. It is crazy how long these things can survive. There's 1 left now, and they still disable your towers and just be super, super annoying. So relying solely on mages, not going to work. Of course, this is an iron challenge, so you can't anyway. And that is GG. Get our shiny iron logo. Thank you for watching.